Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about copyright infringements. If you have mistakenly infringed someone's copyright, what would you do? But before going to the topic, I want to ask you a few questions. First of all, if you see a little girl with dark hair, she's going to take a bite of this very bright, artificially red apple. What cartoon character would you imagine first? What would be the first thing that comes to your head? How about Snow White and Seven Dwarfs? Because this is something that I would think about first, because I grew up watching those cartoons and they're like so classic. And now think about a cute mouse or rat with two rounded ears. What would you think about? The Mickey Mouse from Disney. They are so classic, right? Today I was taking a walk in this city, Alicante, a beautiful coastal city in the Costa Blanca in Spain. And I saw this new t-shirt store and I wanted to go inside and check out because I thought it's like a kind of an artist store because everything was so beautiful and so design look. And when I walked inside, I realized that half of the things that is in there is like copyright infringement. And I started to see this is like Adidas. Does it look like Adidas? For me, yes. And look at this, it's Peanuts. It's a Snoopy, right? And look at this, it's like between Banksy's character and Snow White. It's a mashup between Banksy and Snow White, and at first I thought intuitively it's a copyright infringement of both Banksy and Disney. But then later realized that no, it's not that close to Banksy's work. You cannot patent or copyright an art style, like these two videos I have made in the past about patent and copyright. No, you cannot. You can protect it using your fame, using your peer pressure, but you cannot copyright or patent that. So it's not exactly an infringement to Banksy, but definitely, to my knowledge, it's an infringement to Snow White, because to an average consumer, you can recognize that it resembles Snow White. Look at the hair, the apple, the hairband. For me, this is very similar. I'm not a copyright lawyer or trademark lawyer myself, but I have been working in the EU IPO for several years. It's the European Trademark Office, and I have some basic common knowledge about trademark and design and copyright. Imagine one day you painted an artwork or you sold a t-shirt with art printed on it, and suddenly you received a letter from the big company like Disney, like Warner Brothers, saying that you have infringed their copyright. What would you do? This is something that might happen to you, although that you say, okay, I'm doing everything legal, I will not copy nobody, but things can happen because you can be deeply, unconsciously influenced by these famous cartoons and animations, and it can embed in your head without knowing. You can create something that resembles something else that can be potentially considered as a copyright infringement. Okay, like it can happen to you, it can happen to anyone. What would happen? I want to talk about this unlikely case, but still it's very good to know, because you might have like a panic attack when you receive like lawyer's letter saying that you have done something illegal, that you're going to pay a lot of money. Don't worry. First of all, why would they do that? Disney had registered most of their characters as trademarks. They would do that because they want to protect their trademarks. If they don't send you any lawyer's letters, if they let you do what you do, because you're a small artist, you don't make any money from it, you just sell it for pocket money. If they let you, they will lose their trademark. They will lose their cash cows or their intellectual property right, whatever you want to call it. They will lose it because it's according to the trademark laws that if you don't actively defend and protect your trademarks, they will become generic. Generic means that it's like, oh, I have a headache. Can you give me an aspirin? If other companies who are making things like aspirin and calling it aspirin, and aspirin company does not do anything, it will go generic, means it will become something like an apple, a tomato, an orange, and it's not protected anymore. Same for Kleenex. A lot of people just go, achoo, give me a pack of Kleenex. And the Kleenex is a trademark. If the company of Kleenex does not actively protect it, again, it will be generic and it's not protected anymore, and anyone in the world internationally would have the right to call Kleenex a Kleenex. I don't know if that makes sense. But this is a thing. So they are obligated to send you these letters not because it's personal, not because they hate you, they're evil, they want to destroy you, not at all. They just want to do what they have to do because it's made like this. Don't worry if you receive such letters. Be calm, open your email box and write this lawyer or this company an email quoting this letter you have received and saying that you will stop, it was unintentional, you will destroy all the products. You just say that, you destroy all the products and take it off the shelf. At least you'll not sell it anymore in the public. You can still give it to your friends, your fans as a gift, like not for commercial purposes. And then you say it will not happen again, apologies, and the case will be closed. They are obligated to do it, but it doesn't make sense for them to actually go after you in a court for like $5 you have made each t-shirt for like 10 t-shirts you sold in the weekend flea market. No, it doesn't make sense at all. So they will just let you go. So if you receive those letters for whatever reason, try to explain yourself and try to talk with a lot of reasoning. Try not to go personal, like, I do it because, it's for my passion. They respect your passion, they respect your artistic freedom of creation, but it's their duty. They are hired 9 to 5 to do their job. And if they don't do this, they'll lose their jobs, and what would they do to feed their family, right? Just let them do what they do and just, write them back. Usually it's no pasa nada. It won't, you won't receive a high bills or penalties because it doesn't make sense for them. If you're not sure what to do, you can also leave me a message below. Although I'm not a legal practitioner, I have some experience and hopefully I can help you. I make a video every single day this year. Not to miss the upcoming videos, make sure you click the subscription button. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go and eat my apple. See you!